Hi guys, welcome to another tutorial on Untitled Tutorials. I am Josef Bodnar. I'm continuing the series of Excel tutorials here on Untitled Tutorials. Here now this tutorial has the goal to talk about the Formula Autocomplete tool. This tool named Formula Autocomplete in Excel will help us with our job in Excel, will help us to become more efficient with our work in Excel. Actually, this tool named Formula Autocomplete will appear after we typed the equal sign and after we type the first letter from the function which we want to be used in our work in Excel. For example, if I intend to use the sum function, or I want to use a function which is related to this function sum, for example sum if, I just and I don't know too much about this function which is related to some function. I'm going to type the equal sign, and after the first letter of the function, for example s, yeah, because this is the first letter from the sum function s. Straight away the formula autocomplete will appear and will list all the functions which start with this letter S. Can I continue with my work? If I type the U letter, will appear in formula autocomplete all the functions which starts with SU letters, and the selection will be reduced. Yeah, will be filtered because I used another letter. But I think it's better if I use a hands-on example. In this way, you will understand better how this tool Formula Autocomplete works in Excel. So already I typed here these things here. These letters A, B, C is the point of sales, yeah, and on the right side in this column B, I typed random numbers. For example, this point of sale made these sales 350,000, the next one 250,000, and last one just 40,000. Yeah, so now I want to calculate the total of sales of these 3 points of sales. So let's write here total sales, yeah, and what kind of function I'm going to use to calculate total sales. One of these could be sum, yeah. I type the equal sign, and after the equal sign I'm going to type the S letter. After I press the S letter, all the functions which start with this letter S appear in this formula autocomplete, as you can see. Straight away after I type the S letter, the formula autocomplete appeared and all the functions which starts with this letter S. Now I'm going to slide down with the mouse, yeah, and you can see there is a huge number of functions which start with S. So I don't know which, even another example could be, I don't know which formula I want to use. So, but I know the function starts with letter S. So this helps me a lot because all the functions which starts with S letter will appear here in this formula autocomplete. Okay, now I know my function, the next letter is U. If I press U, the next letter, the selection will be reduced. Now, as you can see, appears a reduced number of the function will appear, all the function which starts with these two letters S and U. Actually, I need this function sum. How I can select the function? Either I'm using the keyboard, the arrows from the keyboard. In this case, I'm going to use the down arrow, and I go to select the function which I need for my work, or I can use the mouse. Yeah. Now I'm going to use the mouse and I'm going to select this function sum. On the right side, as you can see, appear a bit help for you. It's saying what this function does for you, adds all the numbers in a range of cells. Yeah. Now either I'm using the I press the enter key, or I give a click with the mouse with the left mouse on this sum, the Excel will enter automatically the function, and will open the parentheses where I'm going to write the range of the values or of the cells used to calculate the total sales. Down here again appear the syntax of this function, and if I go above, I hover the cursor on this function sum, you will see the cursor is changed from the cross to a hand, and the color of the function is changed to blue. Give a click on the function, and on the right side will appear the help. And here you have a lot of help. Even you can chat with the expert, which is available now, as you can see, or you have here examples, you have a short tutorial about some functions, and even here down you have help with the functions which is related to these some functions. Yeah. Now, if I want to select the range of cells, either I can use the arrows from the keyboard, so I'm going to use the up arrow, and I'm going to, so first I'm going to close this, yeah, and now I'm going to use the up arrow, but I prefer to use the mouse because sometimes using these arrows from the keyboard is a bit problematic, yeah. For example, now if I give a click with the mouse here, after the parentheses, open parentheses, you will see this doesn't work. Now I press the up arrow and it does work, yeah. Actually, if I want this to work, I have to select another cell, yeah. Now I'm going to remove this. I'm going to go here inside the parentheses, yeah. And again, I select another cell. I remove this, and with up arrow I go up, yeah. So this sometimes doesn't work very well, so I don't like it very much. Now if I want to select the range of cells, I hold on the shift key and I go down with a down arrow. If I want to select to the right, I'm gonna to again I hold down the shift key, and now I use the right arrow to go to the right of the range of cells, or if I want to go to the left, I'm going to use the left arrow, yeah. But as I told you, I prefer to use the mouse. I prefer to use the mouse. It is more straightforward, yeah. Just click to the beginning of the range of cells, and after just go here down on the right side and drag with the mouse down or right or left where you want your range of cells to be selected. When you finish to select your range of cells, just press enter key. Don't be worried about closing the parentheses of this function, because this will be done automatically by Excel. And here you go, the total is 640,000. And if you select this cell where you have used the sum function and where you calculated the total sales, namely B10, will appear up here the formula and the formula bar. Also, if you give a double click on this result, will appear the formula in the cell, and also will appear the range of cells selected, which you have used for your selection. So you can change the selection of a range of cells with the mouse. You just go here down in the right side, and with the mouse you change the selection, drag the mouse up, down, right, where your selection you want to be, yeah. If I want to select just these 2 point of sales, I select them and after enter, yeah. All right. The good news regard to Excel is that you will gonna to use most likely these 2 functions, sum and average, and sometimes you are gonna to use max and minimum functions. If I want to calculate the average of the sales made by these 3 point of sales, I'm gonna to go here I'm going to select this cell B11. Again, I'm going to type equal sign. I'm going to type the first letter of the function A, and the formula autocomplete will appear, and all the functions which start with this A letter. I'm going to type the next letter V, and the selection is reduced, as you can see. And here I've got the average. I'm going to select it with the mouse. On the right side, I've got help regard to this function. Click on it to select the function. And as you can see, the function is entered automatically, and the open bracket. Down here, I'm going to click on the function, and on the right side will appear the help regard to this average function. Yeah, and here you have examples, description, and the syntax of this function. If I want to select a range of cells, just I go and I select the first cell from where I want the selection to start, and just I go down here on the right side and I drag this selection above the cells I want to be part of the range of cells. Yeah, and now just enter, and the average is calculated. Also, if I go and I click on this cell B11, the formula will appear up here in the formula bar. Also double click, I can see the formula in the cell, and also the range of cells selected. Also I can change this. Yeah, with the mouse I can increase the range of cells, or I can reduce the range of cells, as this is suitable for my work. Also, you are going to use quite often this maximum function. Also, here I would like to show you something. You have to know that this formula autocomplete could be turned off. If doesn't appear, that means formula autocomplete is turned off. Here in options, yeah, select formulas and check this formula autocomplete. If here is not checked, that means it's turned off. So let's turn this off by uncheck this. Okay, yeah, and now let's see if the formula autocomplete will appear. I type M. As you can see, the formula autocomplete doesn't appear this time, because here in options I turn off the formula autocomplete. Yeah, okay, and now I type again M, and the formula autocomplete will appear, and will appear listed all the functions started with M. I'm going to type MA. The selection is reduced X. Yeah, I'm going to select the function. I'm going to click on functions under here, and the help will appear regard to this max function. I'm going to select the range of value. Yeah, enter. And here is the max of the sales regard to these 3 points of sales, yeah, which is 350,000. I'm going to calculate the minimum of the sales as well between these 3 points of sales. I'm typing M. Appears all the functions which starts with this letter M, I, and here is this function min or minimum. Yeah, I'm going to select the range of value. Yeah, enter, and here you go. Yeah, again I select the cell. Above here is the formula. Double click on the cell, and here appear the formula, and up here the range of cells selected. And here I can under this cell appear help regard to the syntax of this function min. Click on the function, and here on the right side will appear help regard to this min function. So that was all regard to this tutorial, namely formula autocomplete. As you can see, formula autocomplete is very useful. It helps to be efficient with your work in Excel. Thank you for watching this video tutorial. I'm waiting for you to watch other tutorials here in on Untitled Tutorials. I'm going to continue with these tutorials in Excel, which is for beginners. Actually, I'm going to make around 10, 20 tutorials in Excel for beginners, and after I'm going to move to more advanced features here in Excel, and even I intend to start a series of tutorials regard to Visual Basic application in Excel. So all this will be done up to my available free time. Thank you for watching this video tutorial, and see you next time. Bye bye.